I need videotape, okay?
Alright, doors unlocked.
Videotape us, alright?
From an early age, I grew up fascinated with tornadoes. I started chasing in 2006 while attending Texas Tech University. Then I began Tornado Raiders in 2009, mainly to post a lot of my videos and pictures from that. From then, it's grown into be a full chase team. I specialize mainly in tornado videography, and a lot of my work has been featured on numerous media outlets. Some of my most memorable experiences include June 17th, 2010. This day was a tornado outbreak for much of Minnesota. I was on a true cyclic supercell. It produced numerous tornadoes, one after the other. Truly a day that I would always remember. Another day that stood out to me was August 11th, 2011. This day we were on a cell up near Valentine, Nebraska. It was a tornado at Wood Lake, and my old chase partner Brian Onstead and I chased this tornado from its full life cycle. Saw the RFD bring down the funnel. From there it went all the way down to the rope stage, and truly an amazing day because we were one of the few people who even got to see it.
Oh, I can't believe I don't have my dome. Alright.
Oh my gosh. Hi, this is Brian Onstead again. We have a large tornado on the ground, approximately 3 miles southeast of Wood Lake. We have seen some debris and some damage in the area. It's approximately a quarter of a mile wide.
Tell them my stream from Severe Studios has it live.
And we have it live on severestudios.com.
Okay, Brian, you're gonna go that way. There's a fork up here.
Try it again? Okay, make sure you're streaming, Joe.
I am.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Bye.
And damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. These storms were located along the line extending with a wide of 5
Okay, I'm
miles
going to turn around.
Park State Recreation Area, moving south
Which
at
way do I go?
25 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Bassett, O'Neill, Redbird State Wildlife Management
Let me take a picture real quick.
Newport, Stewart, Atkinson, Emmett, Highway 11 mile marker 160, Highway 281 mile marker 190, and Highway 183 mile marker 170. A tornado watch remains in effect for the warned area. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms, although not immediately likely.
I'm Nate and I drive for the team. I got interested in storm chasing when I was about 14 years old after seeing the aftermath of a F5 tornado that went through Oldfield, Wisconsin in July of 1996. Also, my mother got me interested in storm chasing when she was an EMT in the town I grew up in Wisconsin. She would always go out to do storm spotting with the EMS. First chased a storm in September of 2004 for Hurricane Francis in southern Georgia when I was stationed there in the Air Force. It was fun being out in the wind, the rain, seeing the damage. It was kind of interesting too, what a Mother Nature can do. Then in 2005, moved to Omaha, met up with a former chase partner, Brian Onstead. We started chasing here in the Great Plains then, and we didn't see our first tornado until June of 2009, the Aurora, Nebraska tornado. And met up with Jeffrey Gonzalez the following year, started chasing with him ever since.
I've chased for going on, this will be my 6th season since I started in 2009. I joined TRC in April of 2013, and we've definitely saw some very incredible things and had some very memorable chases. For me, the most memorable chase with TRC has been the El Reno Day, which was May 31st of last year. Some of the highlights of that day, or things that I remember quite well, were we knew that the day was going to be off the charts with the way the models were indicating the parameters were going to be. So we knew the target was a pretty easy target just west of Oklahoma City. We started, a humbling experience for us was seeing the damage from the Moore, Oklahoma tornado, which had occurred 11 days prior to that day. And seeing that and knowing what was to come later that afternoon was definitely a very humbling experience, and something that really stands out for me on that day.
This is a tornado emergency for Wiley Post Airport. Rogers loading. Deputies, downtown Oklahoma City and Northmore. Take immediate tornado precautions now.
There you go. Keep going.
Take shelter
Power
in
flashes
the
behind
building
us.
and stay away from windows. Severe thunderstorms can produce tornadoes with no warning. Get to a storm shelter or secure building. It's a tornado.
You got this on video, Joe?
Oh yeah.
A tornado warning remains in effect until 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern Oklahoma, extreme northwestern Cleveland, and central Canadian counties.
What a chase!
My name's Eric Anderson. I run Clouded Lens Photography. It's a severe weather, landscape, and astrophotography business that I run, mainly still photography and a little cinematography. Severe weather is a real passion of mine, and I've been given the chance recently by Jeffrey Gonzalez and the Tornado Raiders to join their team for summer 2014, spring-summer season, and do a lot of severe weather cinematography for them and help them create this web series that we are going to be doing. They've got a ton of experience chasing, as you've seen from some of the footage that we've rolled here, and it's going to be a great partnership between us, and we're going to be able to bring you just some insane footage this year. It's going to be a good year, and whether or not we get storms, I mean, we're going to get storms, but whether or not we get tornadoes on every single one, we're going to be able to get you good footage no matter what. My goal, my job with this is to be able to tell a story, to tell their story of how they're chasing these storms through the camera, and I believe I can do that. That's what Jeff's brought me on to do, and so whether or not there's a tornado in every one, there's definitely going to be a story, because there's a lot more to storm chasing than just seeing tornadoes every single time. But believe me, I have no doubts that we'll see some tornadoes this year, and that footage is going to be great. But that also comes at a cost. So if you guys can please help us out here, donate to the Kickstarter, that would help us out tremendously with gas and lodging, camera equipment, stuff like that. It's going to be a great year. I'm looking forward to it a lot. So stay tuned to Tornado Raiders Chasers. We will be doing a lot more very soon, and I hope you enjoy the content that we produce for you.
Last year, a few of our followers asked us to produce a video web series for the 2014 chase season. So we assembled a team so we can be able to do the best that we could. We have most of the equipment that we need. However, the cost of chasing as many storms to make this video series a reality really adds up. That's where you come in. The funds we're trying to raise will mainly be used for travel expenses to help us get to most of the storms. The more we're able to chase, the more footage we'll be able to get. Any additional funds we raise will help us to improve the video web series by being able to purchase music rights and additional features. There are a ton of incentives for those who donate, and remember, we don't get any of the funds unless we're able to fully hit our goal. So thanks in advance for helping us, and hope to see you under the mezzo.